Hello, welcome to Monday Mayhem. So, you might be wondering why I'm wearing a safety helmet. And it is not because I live with 4 Ys, although it might come in handy for the dangerous extreme lifestyle we lead. Also not because our house is breaking, though it is. More on that in a minute. But it's because this past week I got a bike. So therefore I got a bike helmet, and the bike thing is kind of exciting. I haven't had a bike really since childhood, and everyone else in the household has a bike and enjoys going for rides. Joe rides all the time to work, and Max learned to ride on 2 wheels this spring, and so that has become something that he begs to do on a regular basis. And surprisingly, Daredevil Oliver is too apprehensive of bike riding at this point, so he hasn't mastered riding on his own, but he and Seth ride in the trailer behind Joe all the time. So it used to be I'd send the 4 guys out on a bike ride and stay at home and have some peace and quiet and drink a beer. I'm second guessing myself on getting the bike now. Anyway, so, but now I can join in the family fun with the bike rides. And as for my choice in bike helmet, I can't really explain it other than to just say that it spoke to me on some level. Maybe because this week we celebrated our independence from these folks. Although, I mean, they are still very fine folks and have a wonderful flag and all of their former colonies that still utilize this symbol. I don't know. I like you guys, so maybe that's why. Anyway, so back to the week. It was so hot here this last week that though I got a bike and I got to test drive it a little bit very early in the morning when I went to go see it, I have not actually been able to ride it yet because it's been above 100 degrees pretty much every day until a day or 2 ago when the heat finally broke, and now it's just like normal warm summer weather instead of I can't move. It's so hot summer weather, which it was for the 4th of July. Kind of a bummer. 4th of July is pretty much Maxwell's favorite holiday, and it wasn't that much fun this year because we went and, at least I, just sat still in a chair and sweated for many hours, and then we gave up before the sun even went down because it just was not getting cooler, and we didn't know how many, if any, fireworks were going to be happening at the family cabin this weekend, so we just called it a day, and the boys, of course, were disappointed to miss the explosives, but people have been lighting them off nonstop regardless, at least the kind that make noise, which, you know, that's the best kind. Just noise. I don't know what's wrong with these people. But anyway, so, what else? Oh, so our house is breaking. Which, you know, when you think about when is the best time to discover a problem with your HVAC system, the week when you're having a heat index daily of 100 plus degrees, that'd be the time, right? So we unfortunately have an air conditioning, well, actually just like a general system repair that needs to be made this week. We've been limping along since then the best that we can. Joe just sort of got it to the point where it's functional for the time being, although, like I said, we're past the really hot stuff, so we're okay. And then, you know, like plumbing stuff, and our house is just in revolt right now, basically, which it always has to happen all at once. is the general experience. So that's too bad. Other than that, just trying to stay optimistic about life in general as things sort of fall down around our ears. First world problems. First world problems. Anyway, I hope everybody else has managed to stay cool during the record-setting heat wave across the country, and I hope your houses aren't breaking, and I hope your life is like a joyful bicycle ride, which hopefully I'll get to do now that it's cool again, and I will check back with you next week and let you know what has happened since then. I don't really know. Summer school's almost over. I'm a little bit afraid of what lies ahead until the camps kick in, which is next week, but still have like 5 days in a row with no structured activities. So I better hurry up and plan some structured activities. Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye, everyone.